Our last concept in Walking the Middle Path is strategies for changing behavior. There are effective ways to increase behaviors that you want in yourself and others, and to decrease behaviors that you do not want in yourself and others. Being effective at behavior change is learning the strategies and putting them into action. Strategies that increase the probability of desired behaviors will discuss reinforcement and shaping. Reinforcement is any consequence that increases the frequency of a behavior. All human beings, as well as other animals, are affected by the consequences of their behavior. It is not necessary for people to be aware that their behavior is being influenced by consequences. What is required for a reinforcer to work is that an individual is aware that the reinforcing events have occurred. They don't need to be aware of the connection between the reinforcer and their behavior. People commonly reinforce others' behavior without realizing that they are doing it. Reinforcement is the most effective way to increase the frequency of a behavior. It tells a person what will be rewarded in a specific situation and what will not be rewarded. If a maladaptive behavior is being reinforced, it is very common for the others to believe that the person behaves this way on purpose to get the reinforcer. This is based on the premise that individuals know what is reinforcing their own behavior and that reinforcement of behavior is associated with behavioral intent. Neither of these opinions or thoughts or beliefs are true. These beliefs are the cause of much pain and suffering. Crying tantrums, pouting, even suicide attempts are written off as an attempt to get attention. Anger, tiredness, anxiety, and fear are written off as an attempt to avoid doing what is needed. A cry for help is viewed as manipulative, and so on. Inferring that a person is doing what they are doing to get a reinforcer is often wrong and very hurtful. People are often not aware of what reinforcers are actually controlling their behavior. Although a person has to experience a reinforcer, they do not have to be aware of the connection between the consequence and their behavior for reinforcement to work. Statements about what is controlling one's own behavior are opinions. They are not factual. Why reinforce? Some people think that behavior should occur on its own, that you should not have to reinforce to get individuals to do the right thing. That's a basic misunderstanding of human and animal behavior. One of the most important tasks of rearing children is systematically reinforcing effective behavior. Knowing what is right is learned. Doing the right thing is also learned. Reinforcement is an important way to learn. The idea that people should do the right thing just because it's right ignores the fact that all behavior is caused. There are two types of reinforcement. Reinforcement as reward and reinforcement as relief. Reinforcement as reward, also known as positive reinforcement, increases the frequency of behavior by adding a positive consequence. Examples might be frequent flyers on an airline, a smile, a satisfying outcome to an interpersonal situation. All of these could increase behavior when they occur as a consequence for a specific behavior. Reinforcement as relief, also known as negative reinforcement, increases the frequency of a behavior by removing an unpleasant condition. A headache goes away if you take aspirin. People stop bothering you for information if you throw a tantrum. That annoying noise stops when you buckle your seatbelt in a car.